All right, Shalom. First of all, I want to give all praises, glory, and honor to Yahawah, by Hashem, YAHAWASHI, by Hashem HaKakodash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Much love, peace, and blessing to all you hopeful elect brothers out there that's pushing this truth across the four corners of the globe. I'm the brother not by Ayash, and I'm with
Ashkaya.
All right, this the GMS Sydney Analysis Camp. Coming with another episode of Get Your Mind. I'm right, collaborating with
GMS Remain Focused.
That's right. And today we're gonna be dealing with don't crack under pressure, as you see on the screen. And because the times are coming where we're about to face Jacob trouble on a major scale, man. So Satan has turned the heat up on these people out here in this world. You see what I'm saying? Because you got people out here that's acting out of their mind. They being belligerent mentally and physically and emotionally. They're acting way more strange than normal. And that's just what? The signs of the times. Meaning what? We about to go home. We about to get up out of Babylon. And the Lord told us of these things that was about to happen. So we got to prepare ourselves mentally and spiritually and emotionally. And we can't crack under pressure. You see what I'm saying? So we're going to start off with Sirach 2:1.
I'm going to verse 6 too. All right. This is Sirach 2:1. It said, "My son, if thou come to serve the Lord, prepare thyself for temptation." Right? It says, "Set thy heart aright and constantly endure." It said, "And make not haste in the time of trouble."
See, that's important. It said, "Make not haste in the time of trouble." Meaning, don't be so quick to run when you're faced with adversity. Meaning what? Keep control of your situation. You see what I'm saying? Don't crack under pressure, even when the pressure gets tough. Because what's the old saying go? Pressure busts pipes. You know what I'm saying? But it also busts heads too.
Okay.
See what I'm saying? Because why? You got to maintain your sanity. You got to maintain your self-control even when your back is up against the wall. Because when you're losing it, you're not able to think. That's why the scripture tells us that wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of thy time. Mm. See what I'm saying? So when all hell break loose, even the times now, we got to be able to think and be able to think fast, but still keep a sound mind, meaning a stable head.
It says, "Cleave unto him and depart not away, that thou mayest be increased at the last end."
So cleave unto him, who? Yahawah YAHAWASHI, and depart not away, meaning what? Don't turn your back on the Lord. When times get tough, that's when you need the Lord the most. Okay. That's who you need to depend on. That's right. See what I'm saying? That's right. Don't run. That's when the Lord wants you to call on when you faced with adversity. So what? He could uplift you. See what I'm saying? So he can make his power known. Right. You know?
It said, "Whatsoever is brought upon thee, take cheerfully, and be patient when thou art changed to a lower state."
And that's easier said than done. See what I'm saying? Because you got people on your job coming against you. Your wife may come against you. You know what I'm saying? Your children. Just people out here in the world in general. Satan put his spirit on people to just come up against you. And that's easier said than done. It said that when whatsoever is brought upon thee, take cheerfully. How many people are able to smile when they're going through hell? See what I'm saying?
Not too many.
You see what I'm saying? That takes a strong character, and that's the character we're trying to strive for, like YAHAWASHI.
And that's why we have to constantly endure.
Yep.
Because that once we constantly endure, we sometimes we just smile at when shit go on, we just smile like, well, it's Satan, you know, and we already automatically know who it is.
Right.
All right. Because the Lord allows Satan to get into our lives and jack us up a little bit, man. All right? Just so we can be constantly calling on the name of YAHAWASHI, praying to him. All right? Because if we weren't going through nothing, man, we wouldn't even hardly pray, man. All right? But by us going through these things, that keeps us closer to YAHAWASHI, so to speak. All right?
That's right.
And it says, and be patient when thou change to a lower state. All right? Sometimes you get sad, especially when a loved one comes against you. All right? That puts you in a lower state. Because sometimes you be like, man, I can't believe they did me like that. Or whatever it is, man. All right? The job, people at your job. Stuff like that will put you in a lower state. All right? Bills get caught up. You don't know how you're gonna pay them. All right, that's the lowest state. All right,
and it said be patient when there are changed to a lower state, and that's hard to do. You know what I'm saying? To wait upon the Lord, because sometimes your flesh take over and it cause you to react.
That's right.
To where now you done messed up. You know what I'm saying? Instead of what? Being patient when you brought to a lower state. Meaning what? Even if you into it with your wife, you know, just be patient. Just deal with it, walk away, or whatever. Don't let your flesh take over. See what I'm saying? Because now you're in a worse situation than you was at first.
That's right.
Because why? You wasn't patient.
That's right.
See what I'm saying? So we got to let the Lord fight our battles too, you know. Go ahead.
It says, for gold is tried in the fire, and acceptable men in the furnace of adversity. It said, believe in him.
Wait. It said,
for gold is tried in the fire, and acceptable
men. See what I'm saying? So when you're showing that attribute of patience and wisdom and not cracking under pressure, then the Lord finds you what? Acceptable. Only the elect is going to be found acceptable. Not the 2/3. Those are unacceptable. The Lord don't want them. See what I'm saying? So we have to do like Colossians chapter 3 saying, and put on as therefore as the elect. See? So it says, where it go? It said, an acceptable man in the furnace of adversity when you're going through the fire. See, only acceptable men is going to make it through the fire. That's not going to crack under pressure. You get what I'm saying? Go ahead.
It said, believe in him and he will help thee. Order thy way aright and trust in him.
Yep. It said, believe in him and he will help thee. Meaning what? When you don't crack under pressure, the Lord will help you. You know what I'm saying? You may even make a mistake and crack under pressure, but that might be a lesson for you to learn. So the next time you face with an adversity, you know, okay, last time I did this time I'm going to do that and do it right. So that way you'll pass the test. You see what I'm saying? Because everything is a test, you know?
That's something for you.
Go ahead, bro.
This is 2 Timothy chapter 2. We'll start at verse 3. It said, thou therefore endure hardness as a good soldier of YAHAWASHI HaMashiach. It said, no man that warreth entangled himself in the affairs of this life, that he may please him who hath chosen him to be a soldier.
Go ahead, bro.
All right. It said, endure hardness as a good soldier, man. All right. And that's we have to constantly endure it. Like it says in Matthew, the 24th chapter and the 13th verse. He that endure to the end, the same shall be saved. So we're going to have to go through these fiery trials, man. These trial by trial, day by day, tribulation after tribulation, man. We're going to constantly have to endure, man. All right. Ain't no let up when you become a man of the Lord. Like it says in Sirach, what we just read. Mm-hmm. It says, when you come to serve the Lord, prepare thy soul for temptation. All right. So you're going to go through things, man. It's not going to be easy at all. If you're going through in this truth and nothing's happened to you, man, you have to really question yourself, man.
Right.
All right, because the Lord said he chastised those that he loved, man. All right, so he's building judges and men in this thing, man. And if you ain't never going through nothing, man, you don't know how to you don't know how to handle situations. So that's why we have to go through these things, man. Right. So we can be judges. All right, you got something?
Yeah, we'll go back to Sirach 2 in verse 7. It says, ye that fear the Lord, wait for his mercy, and go not aside lest ye fall. So if you crack under pressure, guess what? You're going to fall because why? You didn't wait on his mercy.
That's right.
See what I'm saying? So that's why it's important to what? Call on the name of YAHAWASHI in the time of your distress. But not just your distress, but every day, but especially when you're going through your time of distress. You call on the name of YAHAWASHI. You see what I'm saying? And watch, like the scriptures say, he'll make your enemies scatter before thee. You know what I'm saying? So that's the best way to be, man. So you won't crack under pressure. What? Calling you YAHAWASHI and keep a cool head.
That's right.
You got something, bro?
Yeah, this is James 5:11. It said, behold, we count them happy which endure. Ye have heard the patience of Job, and have seen the end of the Lord, that the Lord is very pitiful and of tender mercy. All right. And you know what? Job went through it, man. All right. And we are like Job, the men of the Lord, man. We got to go through it. All right. Some of us not getting hit as hard because in Corinthians, it says in 10 and 13, it says he's not going to put more on you than you can handle. All right. All right. So some brothers, it seems like that, but they going through it is hard for them. All right. We always say in Indianapolis, man, brothers go through things, and sometimes certain brothers, you be like, man, how is he in doing that? How is he going? Man, that look hard. But to some brothers, that'll be an easy trial for them. They can pass it with flying colors. All right. But to some brothers, the trial that you're going through is really hard, man. They can't handle it. So the Lord is not going to put that on them. All right? He's not going to put them over what they can handle. So if you're going through it, that means you can get through it, man.
That's right.
All right? At the end of the day, if the Lord putting you through it, that means it's something that he wants you to work on.
That's right.
At the end of the day. All right? You got something?
Nah, that's it for me, bro.
All right? So we just want to do this little quick hit, man, real quick. All right? So you close this out if you got something else.
All right, that's it, bro.
All right.
Hey, so with that, I want to give all praises, glory, and honor to YAHAWAH, by Hashem, YAHAWASHI, by Hashem, Kodash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Much love, peace, and blessing to all you hopeful elect brothers out there that's pushing this truth across the four corners of the globe. With that, Abad Babal.
Abad Babal.
Shalom.
Shalom.